Why, hello there, warriors! Welcome back to another video. So I decided to play more Fer.al, I guess you could say, on this game, because I'm a huge fan and all. I also love the betting and the gambling in this. It's actually pretty cool. But, I was maybe hoping to do more Fer.al videos, because I already recorded one video of me. Shit. As you can tell, I'm actually in a call right now with other people on my server, which I highly recommend you join in the description down below, because we're trying to keep it active and most of the mods are trying to, you know, keep watch on the chat and stuff like that. But yeah. Cough! I won't be talking much in this video because, like I said, there's not very much I'm known to talk about. And I just don't want to actually, you know, let y'all hear me like not talk or something like that. So I'm just gonna give a heads up, I might not talk often in the video because I'm just not very talkative, I guess you could say. So keep that in mind. Okay, so where should we go to next? We actually left off on Blood Tundra, I think. To which I think we're gonna continue on and see if there's any more quests in Lakewood Valley or any other places on this game right here. Now do keep in mind this game's still in open beta testing right here, to which I was invited from Wave 4. So know that unless you signed up for Fer.al from your email, you're not going to be able to get in unless you directly signed up before they closed the public sign-up things for Fer.al. So if you did not sign up, I don't think you'll be able to actually play the game unless you're able to, like, you were able to get signed up before then, I think. So luckily for me, when I heard about Fer.al, I definitely immediately signed up. So about that, yeah. But there's gonna be some glitches, bugs in this game, so do keep in mind that you might actually come across some weird glitches and stuff like that. And that's why I'm recording this video, to help out on the game. To actually help make the game a bit more... Oh, and that's another bug. Right when I mentioned bug, we literally just ran into a bug. Jesus. Alright, so sometimes it looks like the thing right there is gonna have some difficulties picking up. So that's something they'll have to fix or look inside the coding, I guess. But let's see. Okay, there's another problem right there. But like I said, for those who did sign up before they closed the signing up thing or the signing up sheet, they're gonna be dropping in with more invites. I was invited to Wave 4, so please be sure not to get mad, because they're trying their best to invite everyone to the game at this moment. Right now, there's gonna be more invites coming out soon, trust me. Right when Wave 6 arrives, I think, so don't worry. Oh, and here's another bug right here. So if you talk to Conrad, what I've noticed is that if you actually listen to him, he actually, makes your character stop moving and everything else disappears on screen. And as you can tell, what makes this annoying is that the map glitches out too, to where it makes the map unviewable to where it's stuck and zoomed in too much, pretty much, basically. So that's something they'll have to fix right there, I guess you could say. Often do end up hearing dog noises in the background. I like to apologize. Boo Boos is staying over at my house at the moment, just for a little bit. Now, I did implement in the game or some suggestions on what Wildworks should probably add. Something in as maybe making profiles for when we click on other people's usernames, maybe. Like if we were to click on to, let's say, this person's profile, Nexoin. What they could probably do is make a little icon for their social medias, because then that'd be a bit more easier to actually access to, I guess you could say. So they could make a little icon for social medias, and after when they click on that, it'll show all their social medias down below, probably something like that, to where it could be really easy to take a look at, like if there's famous people on here or not, or maybe to help on to increase their popularity, something like that. I think that's a pretty good idea on what this game could need right here if it's in beta testing, and you know, I think it's a really cool feature they could implement in the game actually. Since it is about since we are allowed to share our social medias on this game instead of Animal Jam, I pretty much think that would be a better idea for onto this game right here. But the thing is, they would have to be a bit specific on viruses, because it's very easy to implement virus links into the game, to which that's not a good thing. So I've seen some websites actually implement features for these codings right here on where it only allows these specific links to be pasted into the bar or the address bar. So if there's a Twitter link, it'll only be implemented to Twitter links only, and it won't allow any other link in there unless it's Twitter. Something like that. I normally see this on other sites right here, but I think this could take extra precautions on maybe virus links, probably, or something like that. I mean, sure, it won't prevent that many viruses, but it might not prevent all viruses from coming in, but at least it's still preventing a lot more of people getting out of hand by importing other social media links in the wrong URL, probably. But yeah, that's what I personally think on what they could probably do in the game. Also, yes, I do sound a bit decongested because of spring allergy, so I do apologize if I do sound a bit congested. Anyways, let's see. I also told Wildworks, so oh, hold on, we got a new lockpick. Hold on, give me a second. have to put my focus on this. Hold on. Give me a second. Shit. I play Skyrim often, so that's why I'm a bit good at picklocking a bit. Sort of. Just that. Shit. There we go. That's better. Yay! Whee! Alright. So I did hear about the game that sometimes the map rotates from what they're saying, I guess you could say. Let's see. We're already 11 minutes into the video, I think. Yeah. So, I did actually suggest another thing to the game, like, what was it? Oh yeah, clothing features, so about that. They could make a clothing category in the game where it's like on Animal Jam, but I would say, I mean, if you take a look at the categories for the shops, right here, ABC, yes! Oh my god, they actually implemented that. Holy shit. Whoa. Whoa, they actually implemented that. Yes! 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 Good. This is good. Okay, so please tell me they actually... Okay, no. So, what I do personally think is, when it comes to shopping, is that they would actually give an implementing feature of head, tail, shoulder, something like that into the shop, because I get a bit confused on what I can buy sometimes when it comes to shopping, because it really confuses my mind on what I really want to buy in the game, I guess you could say. To which, if there was a category for sorting out for heads, things like that, it'd be a lot more easier to actually find what I probably would like to buy instead. Now, I know it probably might seem a bit weird to implement this, but I think it'd be really helpful for some who also have the same problem as me, probably, so that's what I personally think. But, anyways, I just noticed that they literally implemented accessories for the head, face, neck, backs, and legs. I'm not sure if they just implemented this immediately, but it looks like they did. Either that, I did not notice that it was a thing. I did actually ask, I also did ask the game to actually put in some adventure or something like that, because what I find a bit boring about the game is that we're just collecting materials just to build something. Is that the whole game purposely, or is there going to be more to it? That's what I want to see. So, maybe implement some questing, probably fighting questing or something like that. I mean, there are quests in the game where you have to pick up items and stuff like that, but what if there could be a questing for fighting? Because I'm really interested because I used to play a lot of games like World of Warcraft and stuff like that, but I mean, Animal Jam has this specific, I don't know, I guess you could say with the phantoms in it, it makes it a bit more, a bit exciting for little kids, I guess you could say, because like instead of dying, they just put you to sleep because it's a kids game. What'd you expect? While for Fer.al, there could be deaths in the game actually, since it's for older audiences. You know, since they made it that way. That's what I personally think would make the game a bit more interesting. Anyways, maybe we could implement fighting PvP for other players. I really think that would make the game stand a bit more out. I mean, the game just can't be all about collecting materials and crafting things, right? I mean, that'd be kind of boring. Sure, there'd be new items to feature, but what if you guys can implement some fighting or PvP stuff while you guys are probably developing some quests for us to do? Maybe something like that to keep us busy. And, that would make the game really stand out right there. So while WildWorks is busy implementing game features for the game, what they could probably do is make PvPing a thing while keep us players who are into fighting entertained a bit while they work on some other stuff like implementing some items or more crafting ingredients, stuff like that. Something that actually could help us keep busy, I guess you could say, for other players. Now I'm not sure if the map rotated. No, the map did not rotate yet. Okay, that's good. Anyways, let's see. Okay, again. If I do sound a bit decongested, I apologize. The spring allergies. It's congesting literally my nose, my chest, so I apologize. I'm gonna keep up the positive attitude for y'all because, like I said, I'm not gonna let this stop me from being happy and acting energetic for y'all, okay? They should also implement flying for the game also, because I know it'd be more of an RPG game, I know, but maybe flying around a little, but not too high, like out of bounds. Maybe flying to places as if, maybe to climb up trees to get stuff. Something like that. Like, what can make the game a bit more unique or stand out is also implementing flying as a feature, probably. And I know there's Chinese dragons or such thing as in this game, but I personally think maybe instead of calling them dragons, I personally would call them serpents, because back then when I used to play World of Warcraft as a Pandaren, it was set around on Chinese or Japanese folklore or culture, something like that, to which they normally would actually give accurate descriptions of serpents, not dragons. I personally think calling them serpents would be a bit more accurate, I guess you could say, instead of dragons. Like, we know they're dragons, but what if there are certain people who get a bit confused, like, hey, from what I remember from my culture, I don't remember dragons looking like this, or, you know what I mean? So probably we could implement as serpents, but then again, it could also cause other people to think again the same thing as what I just mentioned. So I'm just maybe thinking a bit too deep into this, but for me, I really don't like the term of this being called dragons, because I mean, there are some cultures that might get a bit confused, and I don't know. But I'd probably call this a serpent because, like I said, it's based off the Chinese dragon's folklore, mythology of this right here. But, yeah. You know, I'm gonna call it off on this video right here because we're already 21 minutes into the game, and, I think I have also class starting soon, like real soon, at like 3 minutes now. But, we're gonna cut the video off right here because I personally think it's a good idea to maybe leave off suggestions or something like that and leave it for another time or video right here. So, yeah. If you warriors enjoyed this video, claw that like button and hit subscribe to join the clan today. And I hope to see you warriors in my next video. Stay sharp!